All right, we back. Me and my main man, Captain K the Goggle Boy, that's me. Y'all know. And then my heavy hitter, Officer Maisha out of ATL. We done bridged the gap. The STL and the ATL done connected. It's over.
All right, sir.
Everything
All
in
right.
between gonna burn. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, but today, look, we gotta turn around and be on this topic that we on, right? About oh snap, hold on, I got the wrong camera view. I'm sorry, hold on one second.
You talking about the
Damn,
little
I just
sideways view?
noticed it. Huh?
You talking about the sideways view?
No, it ain't sideways. Hold on one
Oh,
second.
oh, okay,
Um,
okay.
yeah, the big boy view. There you go.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
tripping.
Oh
So
yeah.
I was wondering why the camera was looking different, but I was having microphone issues. I
Yeah,
couldn't
that
get
like
the
look
mic set
perfect.
up.
You got,
Yeah, it do now. It's good now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. I look, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, damn, I kept saying the camera off. What the hell going on?
yeah,
And then
Kev. Hey, Kev. You gotta have the full thing going on, so all the ribs, all the other potential ribs can see Cap. You know what
no,
I'm saying?
no, no. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Ah! Hey, but uh, no, seriously, we got to listen. We got listen. We and since we talking about ribs and toxic and oh
Oh
my
man,
god, toxic 2026. My Charlotte, you will not believe it, brother. Oh my god.
hey
Now,
Kev.
this is one thing.
Oh, sorry,
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, just when you thought it just couldn't get no lower, it just couldn't get no worse. It did.
Mhm.
It got
Yeah.
worse. I look. 22, man, Cap, 2027. Oh my God, what's next? You know what I'm saying? What is next, sir? Go ahead,
Hey, hey,
Salaki.
hey, I don't know. I don't know what's next for them. You understand? But listen, but I know me and my brothers and my sisters in the UPK, we trying to get the kingdom of heaven.
All
You know what I
right, sir.
mean? That's what we doing. We turned around and under commanding General Yohana, black marriages have been made great again. You know, now you
All right.
got people trying to make America great. Who cares? For what? You know, when this place ain't never been great. But you know what? There is record and proof of at one point black relationships were great. You know what I mean? And we're gonna do our absolute best to bring that shit back. You know, we're gonna get you the scriptures, we're gonna give you the problem, we're gonna do you like the doctor do. Doctor sit you down with that little clipboard and get the action. You got a whole list of things that he check off. They say, what's wrong with you? You got a headache? You experience this, experience that. What's going on? He and turn around and say, okay, I'll be right back. And he leave and go in his office. I see my doctor doing this. You When I go to my doctor, now so far, thank the most high, everything been straight. You know what I'm saying? Everything been good when I go. You know what I'm saying? I turn around and go in there, but I see how he do. He come in the room, he'll turn around, work on me, ask me this, ask me that, take his little notes and go sit in his office. I usually be in the room that's right across from his office. You know what I'm saying? And when the nurses be coming in there checking, I see him sitting there. He writing like a mug. He taking all notes because he got to do something. He got to diagnose you. You got a problem. He got to come back with the solution. You know, and that's what we are in the ISUPK. We them doctors, right? That nobody wants to be. Nobody wants to be a doctor of Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. No, nobody wants to be the doctor of God's chosen people. Why? Because it just looks so bad. Like it's just over. It looked like it's finished. It's done. That's it. You know what I mean? That's what it looked like. It looked like it's over. You know, because look at what we're doing. Look at what we got going on. You know, you got the black woman. We got the black woman that came up with the no cheesecake factory list. Remember that out? We pulled it.
Yeah.
They came with a whole list of things that you better do and you better not do for them on the damn first date and on the first week. You know what I mean? then the men came up with a list of their own right behind that. Like like you a whole little business niche. You turn around and you make a list after her. That's not how that work. That ain't how you do that. You know what I mean? So and we got all these different problems. I'm gonna play a couple of videos and I'm gonna show you some of this toxic stuff that I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And then of course we got some scriptures we gonna get into, and I got a couple of articles that I'm gonna have you read as well. So go
All
ahead.
right.
I say something.
Nah, I was gonna say, Cap, you know black folks hate going to the regular doctor. So just imagine them even wanting to come to the real doctors, in the
Yeah,
ISUK under command of General Hanna. We can save your life. We can save your marriage. We can save your kid.
that's
We can save it all, man. But y'all hate coming to the real doctors, man. And hey, yeah, this medicine is gonna be nasty when you first take it. It's gonna be nasty. You won't want to spit it out, but you need to hold it in, go on and take it, and you will heal and feel a whole lot better, sir. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
yeah, kind of. That's a fact. You know, I mean, when I first saw Commander General Yohana on the TV, when I was listening to him, I was like, he absolutely has the answer to all of our problems, especially mine. You understand? The man helped me fix every problem that I had. You
Right.
understand? And I'm talking about within myself. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And that's one thing that a lot of people don't want to do is they don't want to self-evaluate. They don't want to turn around and be the problem. Realize that I'm been a problem this whole time. You
Right.
know? Yeah. So I got a couple of videos. Let me pull a
Okay,
few
go
of
on.
these videos. I'm gonna play about 3, 4 of them, and then we're gonna get to them articles.
Okay, go on, sir.
Yep. So give me 2 seconds. Uh,
Yeah, Cap. Them toxic ones, boy. They don't never think they the problem, Cap. Oh my
at
goodness.
all. It's
They think,
always somebody else.
hey, Cap. They think they is perfect. They don't need to change nothing.
You hear me?
They want to change you all the way around, and they don't
It's
want to
you.
work on nothing.
It's
Oh man,
you.
that's
It's you.
toxic.
You the problem. Put my spiel in the chat for me
Okay, come on, kind sir. I
while I
got you.
work these videos. Let me share this
Come on,
screen.
kind.
Play the first one real quick.
Got you.
All right. Check this brother out here.
I'm not leaving, Rachel. I don't give a damn what you're trying to say. I'm staying in this house.
No, you ain't.
Yes, I am. I'm staying in this house. I cheated on you. That shit ain't a big deal. It's time to get over that shit.
Not a big deal. Wow.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. And
Wow.
I'm not gonna let you get with nobody else either. Like that shit ain't
Get
happening.
away from me,
That
Owen.
shit ain't happening. You ain't
Get
getting with
away from
nobody
me.
else. You ain't getting with nobody else.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
staying
Okay,
here.
okay. You need to leave.
No, I'm staying here.
Leave. Leave to leave, Owen. You need to leave.
I'm not leaving, Rachel. I don't give a damn what you're trying to say. I'm staying in this house.
No, you ain't.
Yes, I am. I'm staying in this house. I cheated on you. That shit ain't a big deal. It's time to get over that shit.
Not a big deal. Wow.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. And
Wow.
I'm not gonna let you get with nobody else either. Like that shit
Get
ain't
away from me, Owen.
That shit ain't happening. You ain't
Get
getting with
away
nobody
from
else.
me.
You ain't getting with nobody else.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
staying
Okay,
here.
okay. You need to leave.
No, I'm staying here.
Leave. Leave to leave.
Mm. Look, Owen toxic, ain't he? Y'all?
Yeah.
You ain't finna get with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And he walk up on her. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Look, Owen, you need to leave, Owen. You're crazy.
Hey,
Owen, you're
crazy.
crazy. Owen definitely toxic. So that's one. Let me play this
Hey,
up.
Cap. Hey, look.
Go
He.
ahead.
It sounded like he was laying down the law. He sounded like he's sick and tired of being sick and tired. He
Nah,
laying down his law. He like,
that nigga toxic. She already had his bag on the float, and he already leaving. You understand? And he told her, "Nah, I ain't going nowhere." You know what I'm saying? I'm staying
right.
here. I'm staying in this house. You know what I mean? And you know what I hate though? I hate seeing stuff like that to where brothers be getting put out. Man, listen, I seen not too far from the school here over on Page, right? I
Uh-huh.
turned around and saw a sister, brother. He down at the ground right on the sidewalk. I seen the sister up top throwing his shit off. off the damn balcony. They on the second floor. She outside on the balcony, just throwing his shit right now. You know what I'm saying? He trying to catch everything. I was, God damn, boy. That's terrible. But at least she put his shit in the bag for him.
Right.
She at least put his belongings in the bag. All right. But let me play this other video. Cause I got to try to get these videos in. Oh, wait a minute. One of them. I think the live went. Hold on.
They popped you already?
No. I don't know. It's something wrong with this tablet. I don't know why I keep doing that. But it just keep dropping the live for some odd reason. But we solid on all of them. So make sure if y'all on the TikTok, on the Clapper, on the fan base, on the Facebook, if y'all want to put the what's the name in there too, Mashallah. If y'all want to hit the page, you got any questions, any comments? I got the link. Yeah. Go to you can go to STATL Connect Podcast on YouTube, Sharpen the Sword on YouTube, and get on in here. And if you had any questions or comments or whatever, you want to join the live, come on, let's get it.
I got the link in the chat already, sir.
Okay, here's another toxic bunch. What? Check this out. All right, let me share this one.
Dumb, dirty bitch, look at her, fool. That live in this motherfucker like this. Leaving the kitchen a mess like this and shit, fool. Ashing in the damn sink. Bitch ain't got no type of hot dogs in her, but why you got hot dog buns? Fuck wrong with you? I'll kick your ugly ass down the stairs. Hurry up and get the fuck out, you ugly bitch. Yeah. Dirty ass motherfucker. Shit stains and get pennies, bro. Bloody pennies and shit, bro. Get all this shit and get the fuck out. And I was gonna be patient with you, but you calling me bitches and want to talk crazy to me like I won't slap the shit out you. Really got me fucked up. Dumb, dirty bitch.
Did you hear my Charlotte? He going off on her. He said he was trying to be patient with her. Brother, you dealing with her like this.
Ooh.
Look at that.
I would have been lost my damn mind.
Wrong with you too. Both of y'all toxic. You talking about her living like that? You just heard him. He said, "I was trying to be patient with you."
God damn.
But now you got to go.
You talking about bloody panties, shit in the pants? Oh my God.
Yeah. When y'all live there like that, y'all both live there like that. Don't just try to put that shit off on her. You understand? The man said, "I tried to be patient with you, but now you want to cuss me out, you got to go." Doodle panties and period panties and hot dog buns with no hot dogs. Like what in the hey, this is insane. You know, and it's clear they got some mental issues. They got some problems. You understand? They got some real problems. They got some deep.
Look at that. Yeah.
Problems. Yeah, they got some deep issues, brother.
I hope they ain't got no kids, Cal. God damn.
It don't look like it. You know what I'm saying? Because you would have seen the kids somewhere. You know, you would have seen them, you know, in there somewhere under all the trash. You know what I'm saying? And all the clothes. You know, but you would have seen them somewhere. Let me play this. Let me show this next one.
Oh, you had no. All the dirty dishes is on the stove. It wasn't nothing in the sink.
Yeah. All the dishes is all over, and the trash ain't no bag for the trash. It was just on the floor.
Man.
Yep. All right. Here go another one.
Fuck that fucking camera now. You got me fucked up. You better get the fuck out of my motherfucking face. Oh, dirty, nasty motherfucker. You gonna be a homeless bitch.
Yeah, that's right. I'm fucking leaving.
You ain't never got me nothing. You ain't Fuck that fucking camera down. You got me fucked up. 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 You better get the fuck out of my motherfucking face. Oh, dirty, nasty motherfucker. And you gonna be a homeless bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, hey, mashallah, I thank the Most High, brother, that I ain't never been like this. You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I wouldn't be able to handle myself if I was insane and toxic like this. You hear me? I don't want to sit and argue and fight with you all day, every day.
She put the
I
frying
don't
pan.
want to do that.
Right.
What'd you say, mashallah?
I said she put the frying pan to that nigga head, man.
Yeah, that's hey, and listen, back in the day, it used to be cast iron, I heard. You know what I'm saying? I heard you used to get hit with them cast iron. Boy, I don't know what a nigga head felt like with one boing. I don't know. You heard, you know, the sound be different from them new pans. You know what I'm saying? They got the ding.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that cast iron, it's just gonna go boom. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's the big old heavy thing. You My mama, boy, she used to have them up. Boy, used to cook them cheeseburgers in that big ass thing, and then wanted me to wash that thing out. You know, like, lady, this thing is heavy as hell. What is this? You understand?
And if I could, Cap,
Go ahead.
and what what a lot of people really don't understand either is, our people got mental problems, mental issues already, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that social media, being able to go live and post all your stuff, it don't make it no better. You know what I'm saying? It makes it 10 times worse when you can turn that camera on and put somebody on blast. It's hard to go back and work out your situations after that. After the whole world done seen it, you didn't got 250K views. You know what I'm saying? hit a million views, and then y'all trying to go back and reconcile this thing, and everybody you done went viral because you done slapped the nigga across the head with a frying pan.
Yeah. Oh, they gonna be talking about you.
Yeah, they gonna be talking about you.
Oh, y'all that toxic couple that
you gotta break up at this point.
And they had the doo-doo clothes and
right.
period panties and that's y'all. Oh, y'all still together, huh? Okay. Still together, toxic as ever.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like, this is insane. Let's play this one real quick. Check this one out. I think we got the last two, and I'm gonna play this one clip of Cat Williams in a second.
Okay, come on, sir.
So you go, Rihanna? For real, Rihanna, that's what you doing? She got a whole nigga. I stay here and everything, bro. Nothing against y'all. You just being a nigga. But this bitch right here, she lying like a motherfucker. So I had to get this shit. What? No, go ahead. What the fuck you doing? You all that lying and shit? Bro, we gotta get up out of here, bro.
You gotta get out of here.
Whoa.
So he is sleeping with your woman, and you tell him he gotta get out? That's my last day there.
What?
That's my last day there. I'm gonna say, excuse me, brother, owner of the house now. Let me get my shit. Yeah. So you can move on in right here.
Yeah.
He gotta go. What was he gotta go for? Huh? What he gotta go for?
He's gonna be back, right? You know what I'm saying?
Stay. Just give me time to get my shit.
Man.
So I can get out of here. I'm finna get out of here. I'm telling you, I'm leaving, and I'm never, ever, 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 ever coming back. Good doggone night.
Hey, Cap, how disgusting is the other nigga though? But even I would have been like, hey, so you got a man? Oh, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all understood what brotherhood was, this situation could never happen. You know what I'm saying?
You just said something that was key. If they knew what brotherhood was, good goddamn night, mashallah. You just said something that was gold, and we got we got the scripture for it.
Oh yeah, come on, sir.
It is in the layout.
Come on,
It's in the layout. All right. So let's see here.
Yeah, that's crazy. He just sitting there. You just, man, what?
Yeah. Now check. Now, if that one wasn't crazy enough for you, if that one wasn't toxic enough for you, check this one out. Let me play this one, and then we're gonna get to the article and everything.
Come cons, man.
All right. Check this out. So, did you see him out? He
Live, sir.
off the balcony. Check it. Wait a minute. Yeah, you got to be watching. You got to pay attention to this. Watch how the camera go up and then come down. Watch it.
What?
See him?
Yeah.
Did you see him? You see him getting up limping?
Oh my God.
His nasty ass is up in this man's woman in the house. The man come home and he jumped from the second floor. You see, I'm gonna play it again.
God damn, man.
Good dog all night. That's one thing I would not have been able to do. Lord have mercy. I mean, you nasty enough to beat her and have sex with the woman knowing she got a man. So stand there and knuckle up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like what? I
Right.
mean, why is you jumping out windows? Why are you trying to escape from the second floor? You know
That's
what I mean?
crazy.
Hey, stand there and go to war. You gotta go to war now.
Yeah, right.
You gotta go.
Exactly.
To war. I ain't jumping from no goddamn window. Thank God, I just ain't no nasty nigga anyway. I ain't going behind nobody. Oh my God. But in this case, in this cat scenario, you jumped from the second floor, man. Could have broke all that.
Broke something. Look, he limping. He limping off
Yeah,
like he broke something.
hell yeah. He probably did. Ain't no telling. He could have broke. I wish they'd have got the whole jump and fall. You hear me?
Damn.
I
Damn.
wish they would have got the whole damn jump and fall on that thing. You know? So yeah, he definitely shattered, broke, fractured. So he did something. He did something with that. And this is why. Now let's get to them scriptures real quick. Wow,
Come on,
give me that one in Proverbs. What that 6?
Come on, sir.
Give me that Proverbs 6 first.
Come on, in the book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 32, it says, but whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding.
This is clearly these two brothers that we just played, him and the last one. You know what I mean? And you spoke on that. You said they ain't got no brotherhood. They don't know nothing about brotherhood. All they know is to just fulfill their nasty desire with whoever is willing to do it with them. You understand? Like I'm not. What did Chris Tucker do? Miss Parker. She needs some young meat, man. That's Mr. Parker woman. That's his woman. I ain't even looking at her like that. You hear me?
Right.
I don't want that. I can't sneak around. I can't be jumping off balconies and shit. I ain't doing that. You understand?
Right.
I ain't doing that. When I come through, you know, remember that old song? This what got to start playing when I come through the door. Daddy's home. Daddy's home. Remember that song, Rock?
Yeah.
Got to play when I walk through the door. I can't be jumping from no goddamn balcony. I ain't doing it. You know, and you know how you stay free and clear from a man walking in on y'all having sex, and this one too, walking in on them having sex, and then jump from a second story balcony. You know what? You know how to fix that? By keeping the laws of God. There's a law pertaining to dealing with another man's woman, and guess what? That's off limits. Another man's woman is off limits, man. Even if she did try to come on, say she gave it to you, say she was just saw you and you're just this big black hunk and she just got to have you, right? Say that that's what it is. You supposed to tell her, no, I ain't doing that. I look like,
Right.
you know what I mean? You supposed to say no. You supposed to have some understanding. And here it is, 2026. I thought they had all these resolutions, Maya Shala. I thought
Thought they
all
did.
the old things that they was doing last year, they wasn't gonna do them this year. What the fuck is going on here? It's like they still bringing everything from 2025 right on over to 2026, and now 2026 is going to be even more toxic than 2025 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and all the damn years.
Oh, Cap. Hey, Cap. Cap. Right
Go
now.
ahead. Come on.
Right now. I can hear it now. 3 Christianity excuses. Everybody falls short, Cap. Everybody can't. Everybody falls short, Cap.
Yeah, but not everybody fall off a balcony.
Yeah.
Not everybody fall off the second story balcony. Now, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Cap, what else they? Hey, Cap, what else they say? A guy working on me.
Hey, God know your heart.
Yeah,
He
and
know
everybody
your
done
heart.
broke. And everybody done broke all their resolutions that they didn't talk about. Now they falling short.
Yeah,
I know my
brother.
heart. You know what I'm saying? That, and they
Yeah.
keep them doing whatever the hell they want to do.
Yeah. God know your heart, and he know your penis went in that other man's woman. He know that too. You understand?
Right.
He know that too. And God gave you a law so you wouldn't be such a nasty bastard. You know what I mean? This is disgusting. You know? And then for the woman, right? Read that scripture that I got for her. The other one in the Proverbs.
Come on, so you want me to finish this one out?
Huh?
You want me to finish the first one, 32 out?
Oh,
Or go to the next?
yeah. Finish first. Start from the top. Start from the top.
Come. The book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 32. But whosoever committed adultery with a woman, lack of understanding, he that doeth it destroyeth his own soul.
He destroyed his own soul. They don't understand this, my Shala. Do you know what the judgment is for sleeping with another man's woman? It's not being satisfied and you laying back with your feet up. You know what I'm saying? Right. You with the pound child and you feel good about it. The judgment is to be unalived. We're supposed to never see you no more.
Oh God, sir.
You understand? And guess what? I can't wait until these laws come back. And you know what? This is why Christianity and all of those Christians and Muslims and fake Israelites and OT onlys and New Testament onlys and the white man ain't Esau, he Japheth, and all these Christians, right? They don't want Christ to return. They don't want the laws of God to be back in effect. Because when Christ returned, you know, that's the end of that grace period.
Oh yeah.
He's home now. Our king is here. You understand? So grace period ain't no more grace. Ain't no more grace. So guess what? In the kingdom, brother, we're gonna never see you again. And guess what? I don't want to see you no more. You understand? Because this is disgusting.
Right.
For a man to have to come home from work or wherever he was at, doing whatever he was doing, you understand? And even go through this. You know, and in this place, men don't get no kind of justice for this. Women get to sleep with whoever they want, cheat however they want to cheat with whoever and how many people they want to cheat with, and men just got to do this kind of stuff. You understand? They got to turn around, fall from the goddamn balcony. Then he got to chase them down. He got to argue with you in the meantime. You know, and listen, you know, whenever we get on this topic, especially with Christianity, I talk about that preacher that was sleeping with the women in his church that made that book. It was from Detroit. It turned around and he wrote a book, said that she needs a man when every woman he was sleeping with already had one.
Right.
They already had men. And this nasty bastard is sleeping with all of these women in his church. Right? Turned around and got caught just like this. Got caught. The son got sick at school. And she'll stay at home mom. She don't even work. Turn around. He the second one to contact. anything happened with the kids, they called her first. Turned out she didn't answer her phone. So they called dad. They like, hey, son is really sick. You got to come pick him up. You know how these schools are. Your kid sick. I'm sending him home. Come pick him up. Yeah. You understand? So he said, all right, well, I'm on the way to get my son. He go get his son, go home, and find his wife in the bed with the preacher that wrote the book about she needs a man. Damn. They in the water bed having sex. Right?
Damn.
Now, how disgusting are you? You sleeping around with this, you know, you already a whore cheating on your man, but you're doing it in your daughter bed. So what the preacher did, the preacher ended up running about the crib real quick, just like this fool did. I think he knew his way in and out the house. So he didn't jump off the second floor. You understand? He knew how to get in and out. He'd been there several times before. So he ran out the door, and the police found this fool hiding in the bush, you know, say a couple of blocks over. This bastard butt naked hiding in a bush. What if you just would learn to keep God's laws, right? Especially when it comes to adultery.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to do that. You understand? Because like I said, when I come home, I want that music playing. Daddy's home. I want to hear it. You understand? As soon as I come in the door, Daddy's home. I don't want to turn around and feel like I got to escape. You understand? See, like, what the hell? I'm with my woman now. I want to be trapped.
All right.
I want to escape. What are we talking about here? So, but this is what happens when you don't have no understanding. And now read the one about that woman. Because you're right, you destroying your own soul, man. And these brothers that do this don't understand that. They have no, and the women either.
Oh God. The book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 20 says, such is the way of an adulterous woman.
An adulterous woman, this is what she's like. You understand? This is what a whore is. That's what an adulterous woman is. It's a whore, right? And this is what she's like. Go ahead.
She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness.
She eateth and wipeth her mouth and say, what? I ain't do nothing. What you talking about? Same way this hoe did. They come down the steps arguing with her man when you the one in the wrong. She arguing with him as if she's done no wrong. You got a half-naked man jumping out of the second story damn balcony.
It's like, if I could, Cap.
Go ahead.
And just to add on top of that to what you saying, she act like she ain't done nothing wrong. The first thing these women do, well, you've been working too much, and you've been such and such too much, and you ain't never here, and you don't never show me no affection, and you don't never this and this, and you wasn't there for our first this and our first, you forgot our anniversary. Kev, you know how it goes.
Come on, you hitting them where it hurt. Lord, you hitting them where it hurt, brother. Good damn night. Yes. All of that.
Yeah.
All of that. Damn.
She blaming the dude. You wasn't doing it. Man. You don't never take me nowhere. You don't
Hey, my Ashala, you so on point. You right here with the next video. You right here with the next video. You understand? Now I'm telling you, well, not now, but since I've been in the school, I understand and experience what true brotherhood absolutely is to me. They say we be on one accord, brother. We absolutely do.
I'm right.
You understand? And we come from the same damn thing, same point, same aspect, same all of that, and hadn't even talked to each other. And here you go talking right into the next doggone video about how women blame the men. How it's all the man's fault. Yes. And I got this clip. This is Cat Williams right here. I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna play it, and then I'm gonna speak on this one, and then we're gonna jump to the article.
All right, go on, guys.
All right.
And you still walking around talking about niggas ain't shit. You need to get a handle on your motherfucking life and take some responsibility, bitch. What you mean to say is all the niggas you fuck with ain't shit. You need to figure out what it is about your pussy that keep attracting ain't shit niggas.
Hey, now I know that this was hilarious, right? And I was listen when I saw the audience. I was laughing hysterically when I heard this, but I stopped for a second, right? I was like, wait a minute. It was a true message in what he just said, right? And I was wondering, I'm looking like, damn, did anybody else catch that? And from the sound of it and looks of it, I'm like, nope, because everybody's still laughing, they still dying, they cracking up, right? And it absolutely has nothing to do with the woman's vagina, right? As long as you keep it smelling good and tight and with one man, you don't have no problem.
Right.
But I get what he was saying. This was a metaphor. You understand? So he said, when you reach a certain age, I think he said 25, and you still talking about all niggas ain't shit. He said, no, just all the niggas you fuck with ain't shit. You need to find out what it is about your vagina that keep attracting ain't shit niggas. What he said was heavy, right? And this is the one thing that I know that we have been taught when we come into the truth under Commander Junior Hunter and ISUPK is to self-evaluate. You understand? Fix what's wrong with you. Stop and look and see what you doing, because it's not by chance that you just keep picking these horrible guys that you keep complaining about, and it's all their fault. You know what I mean? Somewhere down the line, you need to be looking at yourself. You understand? You need to take a look in that mirror and say, what is it about me? You understand? What is it about me to where I keep picking these same guys? Not trying to blame the guy, not trying to blame the girl. You understand? Don't go trying to blame, each other. Right. You understand? Or the other. You understand? Don't go trying to blame the other. Look at your goddamn self. That's one thing that, like I said, a lot of people do not want to do, Mashallah. They do not want
real quick. I got a quick question.
Wait, they self. Go ahead.
I got a quick question. So, like, have you ever heard somebody say, like, dang, that's the one that got away, right?
I heard that.
Is that like, what is that like? It got away because you didn't self-evaluate yourself to know how to keep the person, and you end up really just losing something good. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't done any self-evaluation. Is that like would that be a case of that type of thing?
Well, you kind of said it the same way, just two different ways. Same thing, self-evaluate. I believe now. I used to hear that quite a bit. I've heard it quite often, right? I tell you all the time how the old heads I hung with, them niggas traumatized me. You know what I'm saying?
right.
All of the things, and not in no bad, you know what I'm saying, way like sexual or nothing. They ain't touch me or nothing. They ain't do nothing like that, nothing crazy to me. I'm just saying from the things, the crazy things, the toxic things that I heard them say and watched them do and stuff like that, because like I said, I always hung around older people, and I did hear that being said before. And I don't think it was a thing of like self-evaluate. I just think it was more so a thing of I tripped, I didn't treat this one good, that one got away. You know what I mean? I don't think it had, from how I heard it. I didn't hear that it's still, well, if only I would just look deep inside myself.
Right.
If only I would have self-evaluated. You know what I mean? If only I taking the time to fix me first. And then, you know what I'm saying? I didn't hear none of that. But what I did hear was, oh no, I treated her like shit. I dogged her out. You know what I'm saying? I heard them be straight up with what it was. You understand? I've even heard some women say that.
Yeah.
I heard women say that too. That they realize, because once they go from one what they call a bad one and trying to get a good one, and they figure out they get another bad one and another bad one and another bad one, another bad one, and all these bad ones they done got. and then when they figure out, oh damn, he wasn't so bad after all.
Right,
You know,
right, right.
all the nigga wanted was me to just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Stop
Mm,
arguing with him so much. You
mm,
know, stay out the streets, running the
right.
clubs, do it all. You know what I mean? Cook
Mhm.
sometimes, act like a goddamn wife, act like a mother. That's all he wanted me to do. You
Right,
know,
right.
it wasn't so bad. Now that you done got ran through, you understand? Now that you done got ran through by about 30, 40 people, you understand? Now you getting your mind right. So I've heard women say the same thing. And I've heard them say it in the same way. Like, he got away. I treated him like shit. I dogged him out. I really didn't care for him. I really didn't treat him good. So then when I experienced this, now I realize he wasn't so bad after all. So I've
Mm.
heard it both ways by men and women. You know what I'm saying? But but
Okay.
uh but but again, they need to self-evaluate. They
Right.
need to. You understand? All this toxic mess in our relationships, we got to turn around and end all of that. The gender war, the fighting between the man and woman, the you must make 100K and you must pay all my bills and you must do this and you must have it. This shit is ridiculous.
On
You
kind,
understand?
sir.
It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's not getting us nowhere. And more importantly, it all stems from somewhere. You know, and just like a good doctor, he got to tell you what your problem is. When he diagnose you, he gonna tell you all the symptoms that you have. You got pneumonia. You understand? You got diabetes. You got high blood pressure. He
Right.
got to tell you, take you to the source of that's what's causing your problems in order to fix it. And that's what we've learned to do under Commander General Yohana is go to the source so that we can fix it. You
Right.
understand? We go to the source of the problems so that we can fix it. All right. So we finna go to the source. Let's get that article out.
Come on, kind, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got it up. It says how slavery affected African American families.
Uh-huh.
All right. Go ahead and start reading it. It says
Yeah.
in some
Now
ways enslaved.
hold it out 1 second before you start. 1 second.
Okay, come on, kind.
Now this is important, right? Because I know a lot of people. I've heard a lot of women more so than men, right? Use a lot of excuses. A guy gave me a mouth. You know, a woman that's talking too much
Oh
and
man.
talking reckless and talking crazy and talking stupid and just ignorant and an idiot. You understand? To her man, I've heard them say, "God made me this way. God gave me a mouth." You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know, and I'm sure men they have their fair share of excuses too. Because I don't put the blame on one more than the other. You understand? We both have our fair share in this mess. So it would be wonderful for all of us that's included in it to just go ahead and be the reason that it get fixed. You understand? Instead of making excuses, everybody jump in here, get you some spray, get you some degreaser. You understand? Get you some Lysol, get some wipes, get some paper towels, get some microfiber rag. You understand? And let's clean this mess up. Okay. What they got? What's some things they like? Swiffers. You
Yeah,
understand?
sure.
Woman, grab the Swiffer. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's get this
Quicker,
dust.
the quicker picker upper.
And get the quicker picker upper. You understand? And let's clean up this mess.
Right.
Okay. But this is where a lot of our problems come from. We bring stuff back from slavery. Like a lot of people don't like to address this. A lot of folks don't like going over history in the past, but you have
Mm.
to. You understand? You got to. This is where it started at.
That's a
All
lot
right?
if I could, Cap.
Come on with it.
That's a heavy thing that you saying that because what our oppressor says to us all the time. Well, what's wrong? You're not in slavery anymore.
Mm.
Slavery still you're not. I didn't enslave anybody. You're not in slavery anymore. But it's clear that we still going through the effects of it. You get what I'm saying, Cap? So this is heavy
Absolutely.
what you're bringing out, sir. It's
That's a
heavy what
fact.
you're bringing out.
Yeah, we still going through it. You know, and I got and you already know this for to turn into a series.
Oh yeah, That's what I was gonna say. Like when we got out, I was gonna say, Cap, we gotta keep going. This is fine.
You already know because we getting close to the time now, and we ain't even halfway through nothing that I want to even start yet.
I already know. Hey,
So,
Cap,
like,
you already know you got my mind rolling, so you already know what's gonna happen.
I already know how you do. My sister already said my husband had used up all the ink in the paper over here from all the research he doing and all the articles and everything he found. She said, I can't keep no paper no more.
Hey, you know how it goes.
I know. So go ahead, read some more of that.
Colonel Khan, sir, it says in some ways, enslaved African American families very much resembled other families who lived in other times and places and under vastly different circumstances.
Okay, so read that again so everybody can understand that.
Colonel Khan. It said, in some ways, enslaved African American families very much resembled other families who lived in other times and places and under vastly different circumstances.
Hold on, which one you read? Now, you reading the second one?
No, the first
you reading the link? No. You reading that link that you got? That I had you pull up?
Khan.
Okay, now I wanted you to read the article. That's okay. Don't skip. Stay where you at.
Okay,
I'm gonna read this part right here. All right. It says.
Oh, okay, I see what you're
saying. Yeah. No. You good. Because I did tell you to pull it up and have it up, but that was the second part that I wanted to read. You good. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now we back on white people. And that's why I said, right? This was the topic I put in there. White people ruined black relationships during slavery, right? So African American relationships have been historically disrupted by systemic racism, slavery, and economic disenfranchisement. Key factors include the forced separation of families during slavery, Jim Crow laws, disproportionate incarceration rates, welfare policies that penalize two-parent households, and ongoing economic pressures that create high stress and instability. Okay, that's the part that I wanted to read first. Okay, I want to go over this part first, and then we're going to jump to that one. All right, key factors in ruining African American relationships. Check this out. This is back to slavery. It's the legacy of slavery, the systemic destruction of family units, inability to legally marry, and forced separation of couples created foundational instability, according to, and that's the article that you got right there. Right. According to the National Humane Humane Center, okay, .org. So wait a minute, what that say?
Humanity Center, National Humanities Center.org.
Oh, Humanities Center. Okay, I see.
Humanities Center.
Okay. It's got the when you in the layout too, it leave a dot in there and I can't read it. You know what I'm saying? It's got
okay, I got you.
Yeah, and I can't see it, I can't move it because we sharing the same layout. So that's what it is. I couldn't see that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, right on though. Okay. National Humanities Center, humanitiescenter.org. All right. So go ahead. Now I'm going to have you read that part. And then we only got a couple of minutes, so we're going to try to get out of here on time tonight.
Okay, Con, sir. It says how slavery affected African American families. In some ways, enslaved African American families very much resembled other families who lived in other times and places and under vastly different circumstances.
Okay, now stop right there. At one point, guess what? Remember what I said? Black relationships used to be great. They used to look like, guess what? Everybody else. It wasn't so bad. It wasn't so toxic. Wasn't so destroyed. You understand? Why? Because we have certain forces that are against us being family, us being in relationships. They made up all kinds of stuff and put it in brothers and sisters' heads. You understand? To where we will take their ideologies, try to work them in our lives, and then we're gonna ruin ourselves completely. You understand? We ruin ourselves completely by trying to follow the other nations of people. When it comes to marriage, relationship, we think that it's going to sign the dotted line, putting on the ring, and then walking down the aisle. When that's not how it go for us. Statistically, over 80% of our people that get married by way of certificate and ring and preacher and ceremony and justice of peace and courthouse, they divorce. You understand? Over 80% they divorce. Now, what good is being fucking married if you just gonna turn around and divorce? And,
Right.
then you got kids, and then you've been spending time with this man and this woman, and especially with women. Women turn around. It's hard for a woman to turn around and move on and start getting to know some other guy and all this. Y'all ain't built up for that.
Right.
You really wasn't. Y'all force yourselves to do it. That's one reason why a lot of sisters have all of these psychological issues going on with all of the different men. So, like, outside of the trauma that they experienced when they was a child,
Right.
that they never got healed from and never got over. Then the trauma from being a teenager to an adult, because you know it don't stop. The shit ain't stopping. And then now we're experiencing all of what we're experiencing as an adult, being here in America, being oppressed by another people, right? And then got all of these different things coming at us from everywhere, coming from the TV, coming from the YouTube, coming from social media. You know what I mean? All of these things that we trying to live by, when that shit is destroying us.
Mm.
The key for us is to live by the word of God. That's it. That's the only thing. That's the only key. It's just one. You understand? You ain't like no janitor and you got 1,000 keys and shit and open up plenty of doors. You understand? That ain't what the Most High said, and that ain't what the Most High set for us. We only got one straight and narrow. That's it. And guess what? In our relationships, we got to deal the same way. You understand? We're dealing with our children. We got to deal the same way. You know, it's only one way to turn around and become a great parent, following the word of God. It's only one way to become a great husband or a great wife. Follow the word of God. Brother or sister, mother, father, aunt, uncle. You understand? All of that. Your mamas and your papas, guess what? Following the word of God. Knowing how to treat one another, being kind to one another, not being toxic. This toxic mess is insane. That shit on them video. And brother, I got more, and they get worse.
Oh, I know, Cap.
They get worse than that. All that arguing and fighting and throwing people clothes everywhere and cutting up shit and blacking women's eyes and all. Oh my God. And it not only blacking their eyes, but it leads to what they call now femicide. They gave it a term. The shit happened so much, they gave it a term. And it's called femicide. To where a man is unaliving the woman for some odd reason. They can't get along. They arguing and she flattened his tire. I know a sister who mother was unalived by her mother's husband, all because they was arguing about whatever the hell was going on, and she flattened his tires so he couldn't go to work. So what he went and did was snuck in the closet, hid in the closet all day out like he was gone. Hid in the closet like he was gone all day. Shot the woman in the head when she came home.
Dang.
Turned around, the daughter was there in the house. That's why he was hiding in the closet. Hiding in the closet because the daughter, so she wouldn't know he was there. Turned around and woke up. The gunshot woke her up, and she go to see her mother laying in a pool of blood. And he told her, "You better go get some help for you be next." You understand? So, man, this brother, he had all demons. Your wife flattened your tires, like. Damn, you finna buy me some new tires. Shit,
Right.
Fuck, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna live you.
Yeah.
You understand, bitch? We going to Firestone, and you finna give me 4 new tires for this thing right here.
Cruising Vols. I need them Vols tires.
Hey, look, I might have you put some 26s on this thing for me,
Right.
because you made me mad. Now you understand. But you finna buy me some tires. I ain't finna unalive you, man. That was terrible.
Yeah,
You know, it was terrible for, and she was, I think she was 17 when it happened, 16 maybe. I forgot how old it was. She was a child, you know, she was a child when it happened. And then I know she was just terrified. To hear a gunshot go off in your house, you sleep, and then to wake up and see your mother in a pool of blood out. Oh my God. And then the man threatened you. And he threatened you too. Threaten you and tell you finna be next.
Now imagine all her relationships after that, Cap.
Oh, brother, you already know.
After that trauma.
She hate men, brother.
Dang.
She hate men. She can't keep one. She can't keep one up. Can't keep a man. You know, so she's traumatized. I mean, I understand. I get it, but that ain't no reason to flip out. You understand? Because only this one did this to you, to your mother. You understand? Not everyone. So, but she is definitely having problems in her relationships. You understand? And I'm telling you, I can go down a long line of broken relationships with this sister. You know what I mean? It's sad. It's sad. But, you know, like I said, this is what this racism and everything that we have experienced caused as we've been here. You understand? But at one point, guess what? Our relationships was looking good under different circumstances in different areas when we wasn't being oppressed and ruled over someone in their land. We had a land of our own. We had laws and structure and, you understand, of our own. We wasn't going through all that. You understand? We weren't having these issues. Okay? So, but now keep reading. Read a little more, and then we're going to get out of here. We're going to set up for part 2.
Come on, sir. It says, some husbands and wives loved each other.
This is talking about us, our people. While our people are looking at relationships as if it's just never going to happen, never going to work. It's never going to be right. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna never find a good woman. I ain't gonna never find a good man. That's a lie. Because at one point, read that again, Marshawn.
Come on. Some husbands and wives loved each other.
Some husbands and wives loved each other. It's possible. And we are going to make black marriages great again in the ISUPK.
Right.
You understand? We already doing it. I mean, I've heard about all of the long relationships before me. You understand? Before I even got here, I'm like, damn, they've been together how? And I actually love that. I'm telling you, I love talking to older people that have been together for a long, old ass time. You understand? I like hearing their story, you know. And I'm telling you, it go like the same way. It don't matter who I talk to. You understand? It goes the same way. When I ask them, damn, how long y'all been together, man? The old man look at that old woman. She look at that old man. They get to smiling at each other. And I know they start reminiscing, start thinking back. You understand? Right. Start thinking back. Boy, I had one that went so far back, boy, he went back to their very first damn studio apartment. You
Dang.
He went back. You understand? He was like, oh man, look, we used to live with our parents, but all we knew was we was in love. And we turned around and I went and found us it was down on Grand in South St. Louis, down here in the city. They turned around and got them a studio apartment, 1 room, well, 2 rooms, the bathroom. You understand? But everything in 1 room, the bed, the damn kitchen, the living room, you got to make do with this little space. You know what I mean? Right. And he got to say how they started, you know, they grew from there, you know. But he said, we was in love. That's all we knew, you know. And we had to get out of our parents' house so we could go be in love. That's what he said.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was like, hey, I feel you, man. I know what you was trying to do. You was trying to go to Pound Town. You couldn't go to Pound Town. You know, I mean, your daddy and the other, you couldn't go to Pound Town in their house.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so you would have got a house of your own. I feel you. He said, that's all they knew. They was in love. So, like I said, I like hearing them old people's story, and they've been together for, if I'm not mistaken, now they've been together. I can't really put a number on it because I don't want to misquote it, but I want to say close to about 60 years. They've been together that long.
Damn. Oof.
And they turned around and told me how they started living in their parents' house, getting their studio. Then they started having kids, so they needed a bigger house. and they turned around and got a little apartment, and they kept going, kept going. Then they got a house. Then now they in the house of their dreams. They stay out in Florissant in or is it? Wait a minute, it's either Florissant or Hazelwood. I can't remember. But now they living in a $500,000 house out in Florissant. You hear me?
Yeah.
So that article, when it said that some husbands and wives actually loved each other, it's
Yep.
possible, man. It's possible. It's possible. You understand? Keep reading, Marsha.
Come on, sir. It says some did not get along.
So, but just as well as they loved each other, some didn't get along. Right? Keep going.
Come on. Children sometimes abided by parents' rules.
Sometimes the kids follow you, obey you. Boy, you got it going on if they do. Them kids
Right.
obey you. Oh man, you got it going on. You understand? But keep going.
Other times they followed their own minds.
But if you got one that's like, man, I ain't listening to my mom and my dad, you know what I mean? Then you might have a problem on your hand. Okay. Some might listen to their own mind. All right, keep going.
Come on. Most parents loved their children and wanted to protect them.
Uh-huh. So you have now, you know how we do our show Horror in the Hood, right? To where we bring up all of the atrocities that we are committing to one another. You understand? So, and you've seen all the articles of the damn babies that's been put in ovens and unalived, and oh my God, done been traumatized and been touched and all of this. Like, come on. Some parents ended up doing their best to protect their children. Here lately, brother, I have been seeing a lot of neglect. I've been seeing a lot of neglect. You understand? And it's a shame that the white man has to come in, take the damn child from you because you so drugged out, you so X'd out, weed and crack, whatever the hell your problem is, to give the baby a safe environment. The child, the damn state got to take the child. That's ridiculous. Instead of them having a decent mother, instead of them having a decent father that'll protect them. You understand? With all costs.
That's a like if I could, Cap.
No, with it.
And on top of that, we do a show called Defile Not Thy Child. And kind of just like you was explaining how, the parents, the oppressor come in, take the child away from just because you can't be a good mother. And we've did so many stories, Cap, where our little brothers and sisters go into these oppressors foster home program and get with an oppressor, and then they're either being locked up in the shed, being slaves, or they're being molested themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or they're getting molested by them. You know what I'm saying? So the child is not getting any protection from anywhere, all because it stems from, you know what I'm saying, you're not being a mother or father. So it's a lot.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. So we absolutely have to do better. You understand, with protecting our children. We absolutely have to do better. All right, go ahead.
All right, come on, sir. Most wanted to protect. So most parents love their children and wanted to protect them in some critical ways. Though the slavery that marked everything about their lives made these families very different.
Mm-hmm.
Belonging to another human being brought unique constrictions, disruptions, frustrations, and pain.
So stop right there, and we're gonna end up continuing on part two.
Okay.
Now, it's hard. Just think about a people that's ruling over you, oppressing you, right? It's not like they say they just ruling over you and forcing you to work in a sweat box, right? But these people are so evil and such animals, right? To where they want to control every aspect of our lives. They don't want us to accomplish and achieve and do nothing good. Or do we use that for an excuse? Hell no. Because in the ISUPK, guess what we do? We don't. conform to the ways of this world.
Right.
You understand? We don't do what white people want us to do. The drugs that brothers was on and sisters was on, and here they get off of them. You understand? They change and fix their life. The drugs that brothers and sisters were selling, when they come in here, they stop that. They change and they fix their life. You understand? The holidays, you know, because guess what? Holidays ruin a lot of relationships too. People really think that song Bing Crosby made is the most wonderful time of the year. They really act like it is. They try to. But do you know how many people break up because of Christmas? He didn't bring me a gift. It was my birthday. It's our anniversary. And this nigga didn't give me nothing. She forgot all about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's insane. Why? Because white people want to control us in every way. That's why they forcing every agenda on us. They forcing their homosexuality on us. They drugs on us. They transgender crap on us. All of this mess that they can force on us. You understand? They still doing it to this day. This is nothing that we're free from. Right. You understand? The only way you can be free is if you come join men and women that are free. And we free in ISUPK. We don't have those issues. Right. You understand? We don't have those hangups. We don't get put out of our house on Christmas and on birthdays. We don't celebrate that shit. Right. We don't celebrate it at all. We're not arguing. Remember the stories that we had out over the mother unalived her son over eating the last pork chop?
Yeah, damn.
The niece that stabbed the uncle at the cookout because the uncle came and told her, baby, you eating too many damn pork steaks. Right. Get you a hot dog. You hear me? Yeah. And they went at we don't eat pork. I'm not gonna stab my brother and no sister over no food. Right. We all eat around here and we're gonna eat lawfully. That's what we're gonna do. Right. We're gonna eat according to the laws found inside of the Bible. And we ain't arguing about no goddamn plate. It's plenty for everybody. What the hell we arguing for? We all gonna eat. Right. I'll give you my plate for you can eat before I argue with you about it. Right. If a brother or sister wants some food, man, here, take this food. Take this plate, man. Go on and eat. Enjoy yourself. No argument. But guess what? But our people in the world, boy, they arguing and fighting over all kinds of things, mashallah. It's insane how toxic they are. But it comes from somewhere. You understand? You didn't just start off that way. You know, that excuse the black woman like is God made me this way. No, he did not. God did not make you that way. Right. Them pastors at their church neglected to teach you what you needed to know so that you would not be that way. Right. Your mother that went to that church, your grandmother that went to that church, your grandpa and your daddy that went to that church, they failed you. They failed to teach you what you were supposed to know. And you know why? Because they didn't know. They didn't know. When you're busy going to church every week, and this is what it is every week, 2-step. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
That's it.
Every doggone week, this all it. Woo, yes, Jesus. Yes, come on, Lord. Come on, Jesus. Come on, yes. Amen. Yeah. Like that's every week. Every week they learn. What are they learning in the church, other than, woo, yes, amen. Woo, thank you, Jesus. Yes. What are they learning? Nothing. Nothing. They ain't learning and they ain't teaching them kids nothing that's gonna help them throughout life.
Right.
A goddamn 2-step, a dance, a song, a fake ass hustle. You ain't saying a goddamn thing to nobody. Got you believing that lie about you're speaking in an unknown tongue to God. What are you talking about? That's not what the Bible means when it says that.
Right.
Is not in the Bible. Doing that is not of God. So these people failed to teach, and you know where they got it from? They got it from the white man in slavery. They got all that, man. We got clips. We got, oh my God, mashallah. I already knew the hour wasn't gonna be enough.
Yeah, you know we gotta keep rolling.
We might have to extend one. But no, I take that back. We just gonna keep them coming back to this one.
Hey, this is
and we're gonna drop it on there. We ain't going nowhere. I was gonna move. I was thinking about moving it over. You understand?
It's a part of the series now, Cat. We can roll it.
Yeah. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it.
Yeah, we're gonna run it.
So, but I want to continue to show. You understand? Our people where this stuff come from. This is nothing that we just, we're just horrible people. You know what I mean? I know it looked that way. I know sometimes when you in the relationship, when you are arguing and fighting and bickering back and forth, that you really just hate that person. I understand how, and you may feel going through whatever you're going through. But we got to do like the doctor, to sit down with that goddamn clipboard. You know what's on our clipboard, mashallah? The Bible. You understand? The Bible. As we writing down everything that you saying wrong with you, guess what? We got the solution in the Bible. We're going to go back in our office and we're going to come out, boy, with an outstanding program that'll turn around and change your life.
Yeah, I'm right.
You understand? Straight up, to where you ain't got to be toxic in 2026. You ain't got to argue and fight with nobody. You could turn around and fix some things in your heart. Brother, I got some testimonies, you understand, that I want to I'm gonna end up sharing. I'm gonna see if I can have one of these sisters come on the show. She a Christian. She had her man. They wasn't in the school, but they tuned in quite a bit.
Okay.
And the sister reached out for counsel and turned around, and we had an amazing story that happened with this sister and her relationship. But I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna see if I can get her on first. Okay. If I can get her on, tell it. You understand? Oh man, it'll be amazing to hear from her. You understand? So, but like I said, we're gonna go ahead and close out. Now, you got anything you want to drop before we get out of that?
Sir, like I said, it's gonna be part of one of our segments. You got the many ones we got out there. Toxic 2026, man. Y'all gonna see more of this thing coming. So I'm excited about it.
Damn right. I'll be looking for part 2, everybody. Stay tuned in. STATL Connect podcast. You understand? Where me and Officer Maisha Allah, St. Louis and Atlanta, we done connected under Commanding General Yohana, and we bringing our people the truth. You understand? We bridging that gap. And like I said, we burning this shit down all the way in between. All right. Islam is real.
Islam is real.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under Commanding General Yohana, presents the Lord's 57th Annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th Annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person, ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yohana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.